I'm just...
Check if our audio is good.
Testing the streams here.
Test.
Seeing if our audio is working. I can see that I'm getting picked up in the...
Are you hearing anything over there?
Yep. Nothing here.
Okay.
You're on the YouTubes.
Alright. Nobody's hearing it?
I don't think so yet, but we do have 2 lights on. See, are you live on Instagram now?
Yeah.
Let's see, oh, there you go. Beautiful. Oh, Art by K2 is joined on Instagram.
Oh, hello.
Alright. Here, so I think it'll pick us up a little bit better.
I think Instagram can hear me.
Mute. Yeah. No, you can hear on Instagram as well. So what are we doing today?
Today, I am going to color and render this piece.
Okay. So your colored render. What do you mean by render?
So like coloring, so like putting shadings and lightings and little details.
Oh, it's like when I hear render, I think like processing an image.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, you're a computer guy.
I know, it's like it means a different thing. Right?
Yeah. Oops.
So yeah, I think the lights in Insta are a little bit bright on there. So actually, I think it is actually these back.
Yeah, I thought so.
I'm gonna hit those. See if that improves the Instagram feed a little bit. Yeah, that's maybe not so much. We'll see. If I kill these guys.
That's gonna be hard on me.
Does it give you hard on your eyes? Alright, I'll put those back on. Those are back. Yeah, the lights aren't really... Okay, yeah, just turning off those lights on. I
Yeah.
can leave these lights on.
Yep.
It looks just fine. Yeah, when I turned those other lights off, it got really... spooky.
Guess it's gonna be a relatively slow night.
It might be a little bit
Maybe?
slow, but you know, that's the important thing, just to continue with the process. So why did you pick these? Why did you pick these colors? Or are these even the final colors that you're going to be picking?
I'm not even sure yet. But I do like the color combination, like the blue, the green blue, the turquoise blue, and the hot pink with the yellow. It kind of looks like the 80s color palette.
All right. Yeah, that sort of bright pink.
Yeah. But I'm not quite sure. It might change drastically.
So right now you're just spinning her around, or are you just sort of? Oh, you're just coloring with the.
I'm doing the hairlines right now.
Oh, okay. Oh, Huion is watching. Thank you for joining.
Hello. Welcome.
So as you're doing this, like, is like the stroke pattern super important with you know, when you're coloring like this, or is that more of an issue when you're doing like outlines or shading?
Both.
Both, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just asking as someone who doesn't know how to do it. All right.
Especially when it comes to like line art, it's very important.
Oh yeah, like I understand like line art, shading, that sort of thing,
Yeah.
right? But like when you're coloring like this, because it seems like this color, it's either like there or it's not. It doesn't seem like, is it layering really, or?
Oh, right now I'm not layering. I'm putting the base colors in.
Yeah, because it seems like very like either it's there or it's not. It's not like a shaded.
That will come.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying it's not there. I'm just saying it seems like it's just, yeah, very digital, let's say.
Yeah, it's all flat colors right now.
Oh.
What I do is I'll put down flat colors, and then I'll go into shadows, and highlights, and then little details that I want to put in, such as freckles, little blemishes if I want to go that far.
Share the stream in a few other areas. Did my typing if it's on there. Gaylil1020 joined Instagram.
Oh, hello! Welcome! I know who this person is.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not gonna disclose who.
Oh, okay. Alright. Not on stream.
Not on stream. Welcome.
Pears 1973 is back.
Oh,
Yeah.
welcome back!
A little 1020 says hello.
Hello, hello.
With a smiley face.
Oh. A little bit of a late start today because my baby is a baby.
It's always good to give yourself like some extra time when you've got an infant.
Yeah.
And you want to try and stream.
You never know what kind of mood they're in.
They're absolutely terrible for following schedules. I don't know what's up with that.
Oh, right?
Yeah. Like they just don't listen to schedules. I don't get it.
Okay, now I have the flat colors for the hair. I think I'm gonna do some quick shadows in the hair.
Now you made some creative decisions with the lightning.
I did.
Yeah, you sort of went away from the natural looking lightning and you went sort of more with a...
Yeah, I wanted to... So the natural lightnings are, from what I looked, it's more roots. Like it looks a lot like roots, which is supposed to look like roots. But I thought if it's combined with hair, it might actually look like tree roots or like plantation roots. And I thought it might be hard to recognize that it's gonna be lightning. So I made it very cartoony.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you think that the lightning would get lost in the hair? Or would it be just the lightning would be... No, not this lightning. Obviously this one I think stands out a lot more than like a natural lightning. But like, how would you say like this say, would you be worried about the natural looking lightning mixing with the hair, or would you worry about it more looking like something that's not lightning? Do you get what I'm saying?
No. What are you saying?
Here, let me phrase it worse.
What are you saying?
Let me phrase it in a way that's even more confusing. Yeah, what I'm saying is, the lightning in the hair, were you worried purely that the lightning would get sort of lost in the hair?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No.
Or were you worried that the lightning would look more like roots and not like hair?
Yeah.
Or not like lightning?
Yeah, because this piece is about brainstorming, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want it to be brain rooting.
Brain rooting? better than brain rotting, eh?
Definitely.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense too. Also, like the colors are not like hyper realistic either, right? So it sort of works in the sense that, you know, you've got sort of more of a fantasy, cartoonish look to it, right?
Yeah.
You're not going for scientific realism.
No.
Yeah.
I'm not a very scientific person.
A lot of people from the Twitter sphere are watching the game and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Understandable.
Unforgivable. Unforgivable.
So there's a big game awards going on right now in the gaming community,
See,
right?
Yeah. For right now, yeah, but I think it should be wrapping up pretty soon. Well, it was supposed to be wrapping up pretty soon. I think it's notorious for going over.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Memory Studio has joined.
Hello. Welcome.
Now, whenever I say somebody's joined, it's always on Instagram because I can't see it. Who's joining on YouTube?
Yeah.
Well, welcome to the stream.
Welcome.
Working on Peace.
Well, Instagram, it's called Insta Live.
Oh, Insta.
Yeah.
I don't know why all these different sites need to have like their own name for these things.
It's gotta be their own thing.
I know. It's just yeah. Hopefully everybody's got their Christmas stuff all planned. I was just telling Sabrina today that I don't have any more full weeks of work until the end of the year.
Great.
Yeah. Oh, so you're starting to do the shading on the hair.
Yep.
So, question about the lightning. Are you going to be treating the lightning as a light source as you're doing the shading?
No, I don't think
So
so.
I was going to say, that's going to be pretty tricky.
Yeah. I'm not that advanced. So the light source will be coming from this, behind her,
Oh, okay.
this way from the left-hand side.
I was going to say, you better describe it for the people on YouTube because they can't see your hand.
Oh, right.
They can only see your screen.
Right. From this way.
I feel like for the YouTube stream, yeah, there you go, the arrow. Nice. I feel like on the YouTube stream, it might be good to get like a more obvious cursor. I don't know.
I don't know how to do that.
You don't know how to do that. I don't know.
I'm not a tech person.
I'm not a tech person. Well, I mean,
Yes, you are.
Alright, fine. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. But not that kind of tech person. I'm a hardware tech person, not a software tech kind of person.
Well, what are we gonna do?
Give up. We just have to give up. Delete the whole thing. Delete the whole thing. I always like how flat it is at the beginning and how much depth it gets with the shading.
Yeah,
And
it's
how
fun.
how it makes things like really pop.
It's really fun. can get really frustrating though, because with black and white it's easy, but with colors it's so many different ways that light bounces off things, right?
Oh yeah.
So it can get frustrating because you have to be able to see that in your mind.
Yeah, that's part of why I don't do art. Don't have the capacity in my brain to think of stuff.
It's difficult. It's difficult to explain. It's fun at the same time.
Yeah. It does look like it's fun. But I like too the fact that you're also sort of dealing with kind of not a medium, but like the piece itself. You're sort of dealing with shading clouds and shading hair kind of at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Is that like a different approach, or is that like the same type of?
To be completely honest, it's because it's easier.
It's easier?
Yeah.
So which one is easier, the cloud?
The hair.
The hair? Yeah.
The hair will be easier for me. I'm not a landscape artist, and so I'm not really used to drawing clouds.
Yeah.
And I'm more used to like hair flows, so I can kind of visualize how it's gonna be. So like, for instance, like these areas, I wanted the clouds to start forming from around here, but I didn't know how to.
But where? Show it on the screen.
Oh, like here. I wanted to have the clouds start from around here, but I didn't know how to approach it. So I started off with the hair and then just kind of wiggled it out into a fluffy clouds.
Right. Okay. Very cool. And once again, this is Rainstorm, I believe.
Yes.
Hey, Dev here. You're in the house. Yes, there are colors. It's on the YouTube.
Oh, the YouTube.
Yeah.
Hello. Welcome.
Yeah, the colors are wild tonight. Just going for sort of a more 80s theme.
Yes.
It's actually interesting. The coloring on, I don't know if it's my screen or if it's on yours. I know you've sort of dimmed that layer.
Oh, this
Right.
one. Yeah.
But the coloring kind of looks like, not necessarily like, it looks sort of like a lime, almost like a very bright lime green.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. It's more of like turquoise color, but
No, the lightning itself.
the lightning itself?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The actual color is like a lemon yellow.
Yeah. It's interesting because like maybe it's just the way either my screen is the screen that I'm looking on is not a very color accurate screen, so that might be the problem or the reason. But or maybe my imagination, but like you know that sort of like bright neon yellow that has kind of a greenish tinge to it. That's like a part of every single 80s sunglass lanyard. Yes. It
Haunting me.
It haunts you.
I can't say it right.
It's all good.
Lanyard.
Lanyard. It's all
Ace?
lanyard is English is your second language. You've got mixed use, right?
Yeah, the sunglasses. Actually, I forgot to mention. I was potentially thinking of changing this up a little bit. with some 80s glasses and those, what's those outfit, those thin material jackets.
Yeah, like those athletic, athletic starter jacket
Yeah,
kind of thing.
potentially, I don't know. This was a quick sketch I did in the 10 minute that my baby gave me. Yeah, we'll see. Like, if we get there, we'll get there, and then we'll discuss it together maybe on
Yeah.
screen.
For right now, that layer remains hidden. As you continue the shading.
Yes.
But yeah, there's I don't know if it's because I was watching the Game Awards, but it has sort of got a bit of a hi-fi rush vibe to it.
Hi-fi rush. What's a hi-fi
It's a
rush?
game. It's a game.
Well, I won't know.
Yeah.
So right now I'm using a blender tool. Stretch out some of the lines that I put in. Yes.
So what makes a good blender tool?
It depends on the artist really, but
For an artist, say, like
like me.
yeah, like you.
Like me.
I don't care about other artists. I care about you. What blender tool do you like, and why?
Again, it depends on the art piece as well. Sometimes I'll use a blender tool that's more like a textured one.
Yeah.
But for this one, since I'm doing a hair, I want it to be stretching it.
Mhm.
I don't know if you can see. Oops. Thing is stuck.
Okay, one second. I just want to do something.
Yes?
Oh no, go ahead.
What are you doing?
No, go ahead. I was gonna hide your taskbar just because it's kind of on the bottom of the screen.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
My
It's alright.
thing is stuck though.
Yeah. All right.
But yeah, you can kind of see that it's stretching the marks that I made.
Oh yeah, it's kind of like you're smudging it,
It's smudging it, yeah. But
aka blending.
Yeah, some smudge tools would only smudge so far. What is this doing? Where's my...
Did I bump the mouse?
Oops.
I take full responsibility.
Thing is not working. Press key. The mini.
Your little tablet thing there.
Yeah.
Just try and maybe unplugging it, plug it back in. Which is the way.
There we go.
Beauty.
Now it's back.
IR on Angel 260 joined
Welcome. Hello, hello.
Insta.
Is the music on in the YouTube?
Let's see. Oh, I gotta turn my speaker back up. Couldn't figure out how to remute the Instagram one.
Oh,
Oh, I just figured. Let's see there.
Is the volume alright?
I think it is. That would explain it.
Did you turn it off?
I turned my.
Did you turn off your headphone? Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
Yep. That'll do it.
Yeah, that'll do it. All right.
That'll do it.
That fully explains why it's not working. Yeah, the music is decently loud. I'd say maybe not too loud, but it's there.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically what you're doing is you're shading it in now.
Yes.
And then blending it with your blending tool.
Yes.
Or is it, I actually called it your smudger.
My smudger. Yes.
So with the Huion tablet
Yes.
versus the iPad, you know, with a lot of drawing tablets, parallax is kind of an issue, right? So it's like where the tip of your pencil or your stylus touches the screen, where it actually affects on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
The difference between that, would you say that this is just as good as far as that aspect, or is the iPad slightly better?
The iPad is better. If we just look at the parallax.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But you can't beat the size.
Yeah, I know. The size of that thing is like ridiculous compared to the iPad.
Yeah.
And it's also significantly cheaper than the iPad.
Yeah.
However, the portability of the iPad is unparalleled compared to that.
Yeah, with my current life, not that I had any other life other than my current one. Like,
well, life before kids, right?
Yeah, I didn't come from a different dimension. Yeah, it's hard to do art when you have a baby and then a 6-year-old who also needs attention as well. So having a portable device to draw or sketch is crucial.
Yeah. I agree.
It's possible with a sketchbook also, but what's great about this is that with this program, Clip Studio Paint, it can all go in the cloud, and I can just open it in my computer and continue whatever I was doing on this big screen. My keypad is
Still,
range. Oh, it's
I wonder if we need to update the firmware on that or something.
probably.
Maybe, eh?
Yeah.
Time for a software update. Yeah. Yeah, this adds so much more, definitely adds so much more, depth to it.
With the shading?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although I don't know, I feel like it's a balancing act too, where you don't want to overdo the shading.
Yeah, well, this one I don't want to do too much detail.
Yeah, because I feel like it's kind of cartoon, not in a negative sense, but it's kind of cartoonish.
Yeah.
Right, and if you overdo the shading, it won't really suit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a battle for me because I will want to
You gotta
go into details.
You have to fight yourself every step of the way not to put too much detail.
I think this definitely adds a lot more, especially the shading on the hair that's on the opposite side of the head facing the screen.
This side?
Yeah.
This side?
Yeah, I think that area there adds a lot more, like it makes it feel a lot more dynamic.
Thank you.
Now the question is, what is she brainstorming about?
Oh.
Let's brainstorm
Then I was kicked off the street.
Strelaxlo?
Hello, welcome. I was wondering when the dad jokes are gonna come in.
Oh, they're always there.
They were creeping in.
Yeah, every day. That's just how they roll. Yeah, so do you ever, like, are you, so right now you're shading it, and your shading is a set color, right? Right, it's like that dark green. Are you planning on using any different shading colors? For on the hair I'm talking about. Obviously you're not going to use that dark green for like shading the skin. But,
I might change it.
yeah?
Yeah. I'm thinking maybe the light source, like with the light part, like these parts.
Okay.
When I colored that in with a brighter color, I might actually change this shading into a different color.
Oh, like sort of like a paler, lighter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Because clouds sometimes have like
Yeah,
orangey shadows depending on the sunset, right? Sometimes they might be purple, so I might test that out.
Okay.
Because I know so like, do you prefer to shade with a color? Because I would imagine, like for me, if I was thinking about how I would do this, right, in my own dumb way, what I would do is I would think of like, okay, it's got to be shaded, so I get like black, and then like adjust the transparency as I apply it.
Oh.
Right? Yeah, you're like, oh, that is dumb.
No.
You're like, you're not dumb.
No.
You're not dumb. I would take black and just adjust the transparency and use that for shading. Oh, you are so much dumber than I thought. Busted.
I try not to use black.
Okay.
It just makes the artwork a little more interesting. So even with the black and white art piece, unless it's a dark like unless it's a traditional ink drawing, I try not to use black. For instance, the Story in the Deep, it looks like a black and white piece, but it's a mixture of a really dark brown and close to dark red.
Okay.
Oh no.
Well, I know you do use red in some of your other stuff. So I've noticed that, like, when you're doing watercolors specifically, you're not tinting your colors with black. For your shading, you're usually using just like a darker color, like a purple or a blue.
Yeah.
To shade, especially like skin color. You'll use typically, what is it? You'll use blue, I think, right? Do you use the blue?
For skin?
No, yeah. What is it? The one? I remember you using a color, and I was like, that's a weird color choice. Like,
I use purple.
yeah.
Sometimes blue.
Yeah, so like purple and blue, like that, to me, I would never think of, oh, I'm gonna shade put the shadows on the skin with purple.
Very little though, not a
blue.
lot. Because in natural life, a dark shaded area is never true black.
Yeah.
So that's my reasoning. I think I heard that
from another artist?
Yeah, somebody said that, and I was like, oh, that's so true. And I started to do it, and yeah, it made the piece a lot more interesting.
Okay. Because yeah, like I noticed now you're using sort of a darker version of this color for the shading. And I was wondering, like, are you going to use like a different color? Kind of like what you do with your watercolor, right? Like when you're saying using the purple and the blue for the flesh tones. Right? Because like to me, I'm like using a totally different color for shading.
Oh yeah.
Right? Is that like a sort of
especially when it comes to clouds. Definitely. I'm gonna show something.
Are you thinking of like highlighting it with like orange?
I'm gonna show something. One of the previous pieces I did something similar to what I'm thinking of doing today.
Okay.
Where'd it go? One momento.
So Debbie, I'm not sure if you're still there, but any big plans for the Christmas times or the holidays? See, here's a funny thing though about Instagram.
Yes.
Is that it shows all these people joining,
Got it.
but it doesn't tell you when they leave.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So this one.
Yeah. So if you look here closely, oh no, you can see a lot of different things.
Yeah, it's like, oh, there's all those things.
Yeah. So here you can see a little bit of pink, a little bit of blue,
Okay, yeah.
a lot more pink here. So that makes it a lot more interesting instead of just flat color. It is also like a sunset scene, so that also plays into a different color. So there's like blue and red in the sky mixing, right?
Okay.
Anyways.
Nice. Yep, back to the original piece. Okay. 'Cause that's an interesting thing, because like for me, like as a not so smart artist,
No.
shading wise, when I think of shading, I don't think of using alternate colors or even darker versions of a color for shading. I would think of adding a
a certain amount of black to it to shade it.
I'll definitely use black when I'm using traditional ink artwork. Well, because it's ink. And but yeah, I try not to use true black. Which a lot of artists do. Like a lot of artists will not use black. And a lot of the times, like, I don't know about a lot of the other mediums, but watercolor in particular, black when mixed with gray, mixed with white, with water, it'll turn gray, right?
Yeah.
And watercolor is, it's watercolor, so you mix it with water. It gets all muddy.
Okay.
Because all the other colors will mix in with it. Or layer on top. And it just gets really muddy. Unless you're just using it with one specific area, like a very little bit of it.
Okay.
Yeah, these. So how much of like what you've learned from watercolor is like translatable to digital? Does it help you much, or is it just sort of like you gotta kind of start again from square one?
It's a very different medium.
No, I know, and that's why I'm asking, because it is very different.
I don't know.
I would imagine, like, probably something like, so, okay, say, like, movements. I guess it really depends on what brushes you're using and all that.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, maybe with the right brush set, is it sort of similar? Like your blending tool that you like to use, is that similar to, like, dipping in water and washing?
Oh, it's completely different.
Very different.
You can't replicate a true traditional art.
Like, not even close.
No. Like, you can try to get the same kind of experience. We're talking about experience, right? Not the...
Just how it, not necessarily how it reacts, but like, what I'm getting at maybe is more like a sense of how it's going to affect the piece. Right? Like, I feel like you have a really good sense of like, if I do this, it's going to affect the piece of art in this way.
When I'm doing traditional art?
When you're doing any art.
With traditional art.
Like
you
have an instinct, right?
Yeah.
Right? And I'm wondering, does that instinct help you in the digital realm?
Oh. No.
Not at all.
No,
It's a whole other instinct.
So
It's a whole other
well, it's
instinct.
digital. You can go back, you can fix things, you can cut out things, erase things, right? It's different. So it won't.
It doesn't translate.
No. Not in my case.
Not at all. Well, not for you, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Just wondering.
Yeah.
You know.
It's a good question.
Because too, I would imagine somebody who's like maybe looking to, get into digital or get into traditional from digital. Are they gonna have to basically start again, or is it?
It's completely different.
Okay. Now, is that from like a coloring standpoint, or because I would imagine sketching, there's a lot of translatable stuff when you're doing your sketching and your line work. I would imagine it's quite similar from digital to traditional. Aside from the fact that you can infinitely erase and redraw in digital, but like, you know,
Like line weight?
not necessarily line weight, but like even like proportion and that, right? Like you do figure drawing, right?
Yeah.
To hone your skill and to better prepare you for drawing people, right? That practice translates to, would that also translate now to your drawing in digital, right? So if you're doing figure drawing, that's gonna help you, right? Draw digital.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, like, and so I imagine like from the sketching perspective, right? Like as far as like proportion and perspective and all that.
Well, regardless, you're gonna.
Right. That is translatable between all sort of mediums, right?
Yeah.
It's just the color application, color blending.
Yeah, the method is so different. So you can't really bring the method you used to use with traditional or watercolor to digital, because there's simply a better way to do it on digital, or it's just one. Digital is so much easier, so there's no reason to, like, for instance, with watercolor, you have to work from light to dark colors.
Yep.
Because if you go from dark to light,
well, you can't
bring back the light.
Yeah, you can't brighten up the dark by adding more color.
Yeah. With digital, that's not a problem. But again, you can do that with oil.
Yeah, I was gonna say, would digital maybe be more preparing you for oil painting versus?
Honestly, I can't comment on any of that.
Really...
I've never touched oil before in my life, which I would love to one day, but I'll have to wait until my kids are bigger. So, is Alan Wake winning?
No, I don't know. I'm like, I can't watch and pay attention to the stream at the same time. So I'm just kind of like
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. This is more important. This is much more important. I am on the site, just sort of refreshing it and seeing. I'm like, oh, is it? Have they decided yet? Game of the year?
So I'm not getting your full attention.
You might have it. It might be a little bit split. I'm sorry.
I'm just joking. No, it's fine. I'm joking. I'm trying to make fun
It's alright.
of the situation.
I accept all my.
I'm honestly a little bit curious though, because I've heard so much about Alan Wake from you.
There's
my husband right here, the mod, is obsessed with right now.
I'm not obsessed.
Yeah,
maybe
I
a
think
little.
so. I think
Maybe
you're obsessed.
But no, honestly, we're gonna go off topic. But yeah, no, it's. I really would like it to win, but it's probably not gonna win. But that's only because Baldur's Gate 3 is gonna cover.
So what kind of game is Baldur's Gate 3?
It's like a role-playing game. Say CRPG? I don't know what the C stands for.
Well, I wouldn't know.
I'd have to check. What is CRPG? CRPG. Computer role-playing game. Well, what about all those other role-playing games that you play on the computer?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's the difference between all the other
Yeah,
games?
why don't they just call it an RPG? Anyways. But yeah. Apparently just like the way that the story morphs in that, according to your choices and that, it really, I don't know, the way that it sort of plays out.
Oh, is
very
this
different.
is this the wild game that you guys were talking about?
Yeah, I've never played it, so I can't really comment on how good or bad it is. It's just I've heard like people who have played it have just talked about how like incredible it is. And
Okay.
although there was some sketchy stuff in it, so
We'll not get into that.
yeah, not on your stream.
Yes.
Not on your stream.
Go right ahead on your stream.
Yeah, I will. But yeah. But it'll probably win just based on like just I don't know, hype that I've heard from so many people. So we shall see. We shall see. It's so funny though, because like the Game Awards are like, yeah, it should take 1.5 to 2 hours. It's been I think it's been going since 7:30.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's like
Wow.
yeah, it's like 3.5 hours.
There's a lot of games.
Lots of the games. I feel like they scheduled it and then they ignored the fact that people are gonna do speeches when they win.
Oh, right.
So it's like there's people going up there and doing all sorts of well, it's like Alan Wake won Best Game Direction,
Oh.
which is an incredible award. That's like, as far as like how important the game is, I would say that's probably the second most important.
Okay.
So, no, it was quite a good game. It's funny, like one of the like guys who was like acting in the cutscenes is also I think one of the major project managers for it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so he's there accepting awards, and I'm like seeing the guy.
That's
So.
pretty funny.
It is pretty fun. But back to your piece. Your piece is looking really nice right now.
Thank you.
It's been getting really nice depth to it.
I find that doing clouds are a lot more forgiving than actual hair.
Yeah, that's why I was surprised when you said like you're like I like doing the hair shading better. I was like, what? Clouds are easy.
Yeah.
Hair has gotta like. It's kind of neat though, because some of the hair strands, like there's the clouds, there's the hair strands, and then the hybrid between them, it looks a lot like smoke. Okay. It's like they transition, so like it's like hair becomes smoke, which becomes cloud. You know what's kind of funny? It's like when you're thinking really hard, people say that your brain starts smoking.
Oh, well, there you go.
Your brain's smoking. Just
There
thinking
you
so
go.
hard. But yeah, no, the whole Games Awards though, it's all Alan Wake 2 and Baldur's Gate 3 for like all major awards. So
Oh, okay.
yeah. So you're gonna shade the lightning as well?
No.
No, it's just gonna be that pure.
I don't know if it's gonna stay this color, but
Alright.
it's gonna be a solid color because I want it to stand out.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I like that idea.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm just talking like I'm an official person. Officially an official person. Like officiality.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I realized that this actual site for them is not even like actually like live.
What are you talking about?
The unveilings of the awards for the games.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even actually like live on the website. Like, the YouTube stream for them is live,
Mm-hmm.
but the game site is not updating.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not updating really in real time, so yeah, it's kind of funny. But yeah, not gonna lie, I'm gonna repeat what I said. Is that the Game Awards is much more interesting than the Oscars.
Some people really like watching the Oscars, though.
For me, I hear you, I agree. Some people really love it, but for me, it's the Oscars are very, I don't know, pointless.
Well, we don't watch enough movies.
Yeah, we
I
don't.
think that's why. If we are a big movie
No, I feel like
people, I think we will be watching it, right?
maybe.
I think so. Oh, we just don't have enough time to watch movies.
I think that's the thing. Is like, yeah, we don't really have much time.
Yeah, you have your thing, I have my art thing.
Yeah. Oh, Adkena has joined on Insta.
Hello, welcome.
Checking out your handiwork.
Mhm.
Oh, and then I think they're I feel like that's the thing with Insta. It's like people pop in and then they pop out. Like, I clicked on this. They see me. I'm out of here. And maybe, I don't know, maybe that's why it's not so good on Insta. They're like, I can't lurk. I'm out of here.
Yeah, you can't work. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fine with me. I'm okay with either way.
Mhm. No, I'm like happy if people come, they lurk, that's fine. The main thing is if they enjoy themselves.
Yeah.
And that they feel comfortable being here.
Yes.
So, forgive me, Dev Gear, if I've called you out and made you feel uncomfortable. Yeah. The clouds look really good.
Thank you.
It's interesting because you have sort of like that area that's sort of swooping up and over the top.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like swirling
Yeah,
clouds. I like that.
it's storm.
Yes.
There's lots of flowiness going on.
Well, Glitch Zero is in and then out on Instagram.
Hello and goodbye. Come again when you have time.
Or just whatever.
Yeah, come whenever.
Even if you don't have time.
I do that a lot too.
Yeah.
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 I'll have like maybe a 2-second break from my baby.
Yeah.
And I'll pop in to see what they're doing, and then I'll pop out.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we need to update the firmware in that little pad.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice that our daughter's been sleeping pretty well.
Yeah, well,
It's really nice.
she's been giving me such a hard time lately.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a troublesome one.
Yeah.
Let's just put it that way.
Yep. It's kind of how they are. Generally,
That's
like,
basically what it is.
yeah, babies. They do what they want.
It's funny because they have like an orchestra doing like the songs,
Mm-hmm.
and there's this guy that is just going crazy with the flute.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And he is just absolutely nuts. And now I don't know what he's playing. He's playing this massive flute looking thing.
Oh. It's interesting.
Yeah, he's just going absolutely wild and everybody's loving him.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of the orchestra is very professional, sitting there proper. The flute guys are nuts. This is looking really good. Yeah, you've gotten quite a bit of shading done.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Like, yeah.
I'm almost done.
Yeah, keep going, keep going. So after you're done the shading, is there anything else? Or are you gonna maybe add that clothing and see, or?
I'm gonna add the highlights in the clouds
Oh, okay.
to bring more depth into it.
Yep. Baldur's Gate 3 just won Game of the Year.
You suspected it.
Yeah, I know, I suspected. I love how like the one guy from the studio is up there in like a full suit of armor.
Armor.
Yeah, he's like wearing armor
Oh.
up there on stage. Except, how did they get the award? I'm gonna go check on our little one.
Oh, is she crying?
The older one.
Older one.
Yeah. Just turn on the light.
Oh.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
See you later.
Hello now. No, my husband's great. He's awesome. Stream is a little more quieter because I never know what to talk about. So, forgive me. Forgive me. What was she doing?
Oh, she went to the bathroom.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm back. Did I miss anything? Any wild action?
Nope.
Nothing?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Nobody came, liked, and subscribed?
Nope.
What?
I don't think so, at least.
I don't know. If they haven't, they should. We do have 3 people watching on YouTube.
Oh, really? Oh, I thought there was nobody there.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for watching.
Make sure you hit that like button, and if you haven't already, subscribe. All the cool kids are doing it.
Subscribe, like. Flip it. Easier for me to draw.
Everything down, flip it, and reverse it.
What?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing.
Is that referencing something?
Yeah, that's like Miss Elliott song. So what you up to right now?
Same old,
Same old, still shading those clouds?
Yep.
Throwing some shade on those clouds?
Yes.
Why are you having these clouds? Why you gotta throw shade? Why you gotta be like that?
I roll.
It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause I'm a hater, okay?
am I supposed to respond to this?
There really is no good way to respond to it. It's like, it's more of a, oh, okay, buddy. Mm-hmm. Like, fine.
I'm getting hungry.
You getting hungry? Do you need a
Yeah.
snack?
I don't want to eat it on the screen.
Eat some chips on stream. Add some ASMR to it.
Oh gosh.
You never know. Could be very popular.
There is a mukbang,
Yeah.
mukbang community, right?
Yeah. Oh, mukbangs are so disturbing.
I kind of like it. It's kind of satisfying.
You know, like when you're watching it, like the slurping and the like, to me, like that just like it's so like gross. Like not okay, slurping in general is not gross to me, but like I don't know, just like the amount of food that they're eating,
Yeah, the amount of food is
And-
kind of disgusting.
and-
It's just not healthy.
it just disturbs me.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's like I don't know, maybe it's just I don't know,
I don't think it's just you.
but like even like just when you, because you're not really into them right now.
No.
You go in waves, right? But,
I
like,
was
when
into
you're-
it when I was pregnant.
Yeah, when you were watching those, like to me, it was giving me morning sickness. All right, like, it was so gross to me. I was like, you're watching your mukbang as you're pregnant. I'm like, oh, I think I have morning sickness. I'm not feeling so well.
Oh, I apologize.
It's I apologize for what?
Oh, for making you feel sick.
Not actually
I
sick.
know.
You making yourself feel a little better while you're like going through one of the most difficult things available to go through.
Morning sickness is not the worst.
No, I'm talking about just pregnancy in general.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It just seems like it's up there with like difficult things to do.
Yeah, it could be. There's worse things.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the absolute worst. Yeah. And it's a blessing.
I'll let you be kids for a second. I'm not touching.
This guy.
I'll just give you a hard time.
Yeah.
Little clouds there. Yeah, it's like a very it's very interesting because like there's definitely like the cloud texture to it, but there's also too that sort of smoke, and some of it almost looks like it's like almost liquid.
Oh really?
Like so the area that you're shading right now, there's like the top of the area that swirls around the top. That top sort of layer there, those like where it splits off.
Yep.
That sort of looks almost like liquid.
Yeah.
Right? Like a thick, sort of viscous liquid.
Yeah.
like the... Hey, in-game scientist made it.
Hello.
He is in the chat on the YouTube.
Oh, okay. Welcome. Welcome, welcome.
He's also fluent in the Japanese.
Oh, konnichiwa. Irashaimase.
Oh shoot. I was gonna write something in Japanese and I'm gonna have to try and read it too.
Oh.
What did I do to
Pressure's
myself?
on.
What did I do to myself? Oh, nice. We did, can't read because this emoji thing is in the way. They added this emoji thing, which is nice. Wait, I'm gonna comment.
My chat room isn't active enough.
I'm gonna comment to move the message up so I can read, or at least try to read them.
Oh gosh, that's so bad.
Konbanwa.
Konbanwa. Is he in
Canada.
Oh, okay. Konbanwa.
At least I think it's Konbanwa.
Oh boy. If you didn't know that, you're in trouble.
Yeah, the heart is nice in the chat, like, you know, to add, like, emojis and stuff, but, like, it's really annoying when you're trying to read, like, what's in the chat, because it always, like, blocks that latest chat.
It won't be a problem once the chat is moving.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Yeah.
So we've got our brainstorm going on here. Some 80s themed colors.
So far.
So far. Is there another color combination that you're contemplating?
I don't know. Maybe I might throw in a surprise orange somewhere.
Okay.
But I can't say. I don't know.
So, say you wanted to change the color of the hair now in this software. Because I think you're you're only shading with one color right now.
Yeah.
Right? So would you be able to change the color on that layer?
Oh yeah, easy.
So really you could change the hair color and shading in basically 2 steps.
Yep.
Right? So if you wanted it to be brown, you could just move it to brown and a darker brown.
Yep.
In 2 steps, and then back to this green again. Maybe
yeah.
not back to this green again as easily, but
Well, if I save it somewhere,
Yeah. Yeah, so if you save it as a layer or something.
Yeah.
The joys of digital art. Yeah, I'm with you on that in-game. It's like, I'm always amazed at the detail. I wouldn't even know where to start.
Aww,
Yeah, same here.
thank you.
Not only would I not know when to start, or where to start, I wouldn't know when to stop. And that would screw it up 100% of the time.
I don't know when to stop either. That's a struggle that I still go through.
Yeah, but see, the issue with... that isn't an issue with you, because, like, when you don't stop, it just keeps getting better.
No.
Yeah. So, me, when I don't stop, it's like, man, I really should have stopped about 10 steps ago. It's just getting progressively worse. No, maybe I can fix it. No, it's actually getting even worse. Yeah. So. No, it's... yeah, the detail is really neat. And the funny thing is, this isn't even like your most detailed piece. Like, you went really wild with strolling in the deep one.
Yeah, I went a little too far with that one.
Yeah, I told you even before you started. I was like, hey, like, take it easy on the detail. You remember what happens? You know, like the last time you went wild with the detail. You're like, okay, I will. And then you just went. off.
Yeah.
Off the deep end, literally.
Yeah, that was
But
yeah.
the great thing is that it just kept making it better and better. So no raggarts there.
There was a couple things I would have done differently.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like some areas I went really detailed and crazy with it. But when you see the whole thing as a piece, you can't even see it.
This is a very good question from in-game scientists. Do you see the finished product before you start, or does it sort of reveal itself as you work on it?
Very good question. Sometimes I see it from the get-go. For instance, this one, the one that I'm working on right now, I had in my mind that I wanted. Oh, wait a second, no. Yeah, I started thinking that I wanted to brainstorm because I couldn't get the figure right, and then it formed into this. But when I was drawing this sketch, the rough sketch, I had in my mind that I wanted a swirly hair with that clouds looking hair with lightnings and that. And usually if I don't have a clear idea what I want it to look like, it's not a really good strong piece, I think.
So yeah, when you see it before,
Yeah.
it usually ends up being better.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, is that when you see it before, as in, because I know sometimes when you're, because I'm privy to the creative process here. I know that sometimes when you're creating, you'll lay down sketches, right, before you even start. Like, you'll be sketching in your notebook before you start on the paper, or you'll be sketching in your notebook before you start on the tablet, or sketching in your tablet sometimes before you actually start.
Yeah.
Now, I think sometimes, is that like an exploratory activity where you, to get that vision?
Yeah.
Right? So you don't necessarily pull the piece from thin air all the time. Sometimes you do, and I've seen that happen. But like, you also sometimes have this like sort of exploratory activity of sketching where you sort of hash an idea roughly, and then until the final image sort of clicks in your head.
Yeah.
And then you go.
Yep.
Very cool.
This was exactly it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I mentioned, I couldn't find a good figure or pose. I needed to brainstorm. And
You started brainstorming?
yeah, there is actually here.
In-game says things. Oh, so this is your
Right.
activity. This was your activity here
Yeah,
of your exploratory sketching.
yeah. So this was like this. Didn't like it. Didn't like it. And this is when I started to click.
As you went wilder and wilder with your hair, you were like, yes, that's exactly what I want.
Bigger. Bigger.
Bigger.
Bigger.
More.
More. Yeah.
In-game science says that is so cool to see.
Oh, good. I'm glad you like it.
That's sort of the point of this, is to sort of show that process a bit.
Yeah.
And
That was a really good question.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks for asking.
He is a scientist.
That's right.
No, I think really you are a scientist, right?
Oh.
Oh, he has more questions. Nice.
Oh, more questions.
Yes, no. Questions are good.
Yes. Shoot.
So, do you have a favorite source of inspiration? Oh, I think I know the answer to this one, but I'll let you answer.
It's my daughters.
Mm-hmm.
My 2 daughters. The wild, crazy, creative, free minds. The movement that they do, the words they choose, the spontaneous energy that they get, all of that. So yeah, that's my main source of inspiration. Now I'm gonna go into the lights. Change the color to... Maybe I'll go a little yellowish.
He answered with a smiley face with the star eyes.
Ooh.
I just liking that inspiration.
Pardon me?
He's liking that, that's the inspiration.
I don't know. Should I do this color?
Might. Or it might be interpreted as light hitting it from the lightning.
I'm gonna change this lightning color to different.
I don't know if it's from me playing Alan Wake and the path traced lighting in it, but I kind of want to see at one day your artwork with sort of a light source like this, but this is sort of the determining factor for like the lighting on the hair or something like that.
Wait, what? I don't understand what you're saying.
Okay, so you've got the lightning around, right? You've got an ambient light source, right? And you've got sort of a directional light source, probably from the sun. You're saying the sun shining from behind.
Yeah.
Right? But like, it'd be interesting to also then do the shading with the lightning as a light source as well.
Oh.
I know, not on this one. Not on this one, right? So I think on this one, if you did that,
that's really hard.
that would be wild.
That's really hard. I think I like the lightning yellow.
Yeah, I think it does look better yellow.
So, I'm gonna change this color. This maybe? Let's see. Oh, what?
Very cool. Yeah, I don't know if it's just getting a little obsessed with the light sources these days.
With the Alan Wake.
Yeah, it's
Game.
it's been polluting my mind. That and the 3D printing. In-game saying I would totally print this and put it up on my wall.
Oh.
Well, I do want to tell you, in-game, we do have a store. No pressure. There is a whole lot of things that you could print up and put on your wall.
Well, you can't print it at your home.
No, you probably can't. But I think though you are gonna make this into a screensaver.
Yes, I am. Or a wallpaper.
Oh yeah, yeah. Sorry, no screensaver. What is this thing? 90s?
Oh my gosh, screensavers.
Yeah, remember that?
I used to have a very embarrassing screensaver.
What was your embarrassing screensaver? Oh, thank you, in-game, for going to check it out.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. So, this was like 2000, I would say like 2006?
Okay.
2007?
Okay. So you're in Japan.
I'm in Japan and I randomly
Embarrassing screensaver. And you live in Japan.
I randomly found a free screensaver that looked kind of cool at the time for me. And
Go on.
And I really liked Jessica Alba.
Okay.
I thought she was so pretty and she was so cool.
Mm-hmm.
And
She your dark angel.
oh, it was Fantastic Four.
Oh no.
And I thought it was pretty cool. Oh gosh.
Oh my gosh. Screensavers were the thing back then.
Yeah.
I agree, in-game.
Oh gosh. It was, wasn't it? I would wait for it to turn into the screensaver.
Just so you could
Just
see
to
it?
see it.
Because you thought it was that cool?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I love it. Jessica Alba and the Fantastic Four.
Wow, wild.
What's up?
Wild.
Hey, it's just how you roll. Man, I remember the pipes. The
Pipe?
three-dimensional pipes that would go while your screensaver was on in Windows. Yeah, because there would be like animated screensavers too, right?
Yeah.
There'd be, like, the stars, remember
The
that?
Fantastic Four was animated.
Wait, it was an animated
Well,
one?
it wasn't like it. The actors won't be moving, but there's like flowing things in it.
Were there like floating heads of them?
Not heads.
Oh, Christos is in the chat.
Oh, Christos, hello.
Oh, he's saying
welcome.
looking good. Just finished the Game Awards.
Oh, how was it?
Worst game won Game of the Year.
Oh no.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just saying that to cause tension, animosity. No. I kind of knew in the back of my mind that it was going to be Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
Not my precious Alan. Robbed. The Fluke guy won the Game Awards. That's who really won. Everybody knows it. Yeah. Nah, it's looking pretty wild. Oh, you're adding the lightning to the... Not the light. Yeah. I was like, you're adding the lightning. It's like, no, you're not adding the lightning. You're adding the lightning.
Yes.
Yeah, the Herald of Darkness performance, I actually missed it because we were getting ready for the stream, so after the stream I am going to watch it in all its glory. I cannot wait. Yeah, they have the actual band from in the game.
Oh.
Was there playing the song.
Oh, cool.
And I believe they had Alan, the guy that does Alan Wake in the game as well. They're dancing on
really?
stage, and they had like a whole dance.
No way.
It was wild, from what I've seen.
That's cool.
So I'm gonna watch it in its entirety.
The main character, right?
Yeah.
Oh wow, cool.
I'm just... They're starting to look more fluffy now.
Yes.
They're adding the light areas. Before it was looking a little bit more heavy.
Yeah.
A little bit more stormy.
What is is cool.
Oh, in-game scientist. My screensaver of choice from back then was something called SETI, S-E-T-I. One of the universities sent little packets of data to home computers for analysis, and that was visualized as a screensaver. Can't get nerdier than that. That's actually really cool. So is that like kind of sort of the precursor to folding at home in-game?
Folding at home?
Yeah, folding at home is like this project in which you can use your computer hardware to run simulations. It's
Oh,
like
you were
online-
doing that a little bit,
Yeah,
were you?
yeah,
Oh.
yeah. I was doing that. So I figured out why it's fun. But yeah. No, it was insane. During COVID, a lot of people were folding from home. Oh, SETI's the search for extraterrestrial intelligence. Ah.
My goodness, he's a real scientist.
Well, searching for extraterrestrial intelligence might not be. You could be either a scientist involved in that or a hardcore YouTuber, and then in quotations, scientist for that, right?
Yeah, okay.
So, or maybe it was the aliens harnessing the computing power of the 90s in order to solve their world's problems. But they told us that it was just for, you know, saving your screens. But really, there was an alien planet named Screens.
Oh.
And they were saving screens. So the alien planet's name was Screen, so the screensaver was actually saving screen. There's your conspiracy.
Okay.
You're like, alright, are you done yet? This wasn't good at the beginning, and it's not getting any better. See, like I told you, when I do art, I go 10 steps too far, and I ruin it. See? That is cool. I wonder what the SETI screensaver. I'm gonna look that up, see what it looks like. SETI screensaver. What is it? Yeah, we're just gonna do oh, okay, so it's like this like three-dimensional colorized bar graph that was happening on the screen. Oh yeah. Very cool. Oh yeah, it makes you feel like a real scientist when you're running this as your screensaver. Jeez.
Can I see?
Yeah.
Oh, that's neat.
Right? It's like you look like you're like right out of a sci-fi. This was in the 90s that this was going to people's.
I would use that now.
Yeah, I was like, man, this
That's
is like
neat.
everybody's dream is like
Yeah.
Oh, this is early. This is early 2000s. Oh, interesting. This is like CUDA testing as well. CUDA is the core architecture in our GPUs. I say our GPUs because we both have NVIDIA GPUs that have
Okay.
CUDA. Because it's the best.
It's not the best?
No, it is.
Well, it's not a joke.
No. Oh, Team Palara joined your, what they're called.
Oh.
That's the thing. Instagram, it looks like so many people are watching, but then there's that little, actual live meter of, who's watching. And it's only...
It's all good.
Oh, they stopped the project in 2020. Yeah, it's UC Berkeley. So it's called Keydial. Okay, so it probably was very much an offshoot of folding at home. Keydial. Very cool though. They shut the program down. Is that because they found intelligent life?
Dun, dun, dun.
But they didn't tell us? What is the government? No, I'm just kidding. Channel demonetized for conspiracy theories.
Oh,
You see, they shut down the project in 2020 after the aliens brought COVID to Earth. It's like, oh no, they're getting worse. I almost feel like sometimes I should like do like these like conspiracy theories, like just like try and sound as serious and like intentional about them as possible, and just try and like aliens, what are they doing to our society?
you might get some legit followers with that.
But it wouldn't be good if it was like I get legit followers and then they find out that I'm joking about it. They might be a little upset.
Oh, I think so.
It's all in good fun. Do I know if there's aliens or not? No. Have we searched everywhere for them? Nope. Have we found them yet? Nope. That's all I know. Am I distracting you from your clouds? Maybe.
No.
No? Okay. Her hair looks a lot more fluffy now.
Yeah, I think I might have added too much.
Yeah, maybe. Here, try hiding the layer. See what it looks like without it anymore. Okay, so SETI at home might be dead, but there are two others, Einstein at home and Milky Way at home. They're analyzing spacey stuff. Not the Kevin Spacey stuff, hopefully. That would be the worst. I think he's one of those Hollywood folks that got, basically they got caught for their terrible, terrible deeds.
Is the island?
No, but I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, I don't want any of them analyzed. Maybe more isolated. Yeah. In a similar vein to Harvey Weinstein, but with underage people.
Oh gosh. Disgusting.
Yeah. A scumbag of the highest order. Yeah. Anyways. On to something a little bit more. What are we doing here? We're checking out the...
Yeah, I'm just seeing what these filters will do. I mean, layer mode.
I was just saying the piece looks very small. Doesn't have to be that. Oh, yeah.
Trying to, because in the normal mode,
Yeah.
it looks alright, but I don't like this particular part.
Okay.
This part, it looks gray.
Yeah.
This part, this part,
What do you
this
have?
part,
What do you have against gray hair?
this part, this part. I don't like that.
Yeah.
So I'm just seeing if it would do something. Blend it.
Oh, okay. I don't think the lighter of it. Maybe it just needs to be a bit. It's weird because if you turn on an effect and off an effect and then back to the original, sometimes it looks better.
Oh, what?
No, like, you know how, like, if you, like, so you turn on the thing where, I don't know, you, like, darken it, and then you lighten it, and then you darken it again, and it's like, oh, this looks good. Oh, that Say has joined on Instagram.
Hello, welcome.
Ah, Keiko's here.
Oh, Keiko!
I hear
Welcome.
J-Station just got BG3, typical, months behind the Keiko box station.
What?
Oh, it's our console war. I told her. Ooh, that looks kind of neat.
Like this?
Yeah, it's like this dark, inky. It's kind of cool.
See.
I don't know, like, there's so many different ways you can go. Like, it's losing the 80s vibe.
It is, isn't it?
But it's cool. Okay. You know what it's reminding me of now? So, it's giving it more of a, you know those, like, I don't know, maybe you don't, but, like, it gives me this, like, vibe of, like, early 1900s novel, like an illustration in that, like, I don't know, it feels like something you'd get from, like, I'm trying to, like, get out of my brain, but like a second edition 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, you know, this would be like the, I don't know, like the coloring of, like, not necessarily with the lightning or the pink, but like just the hair and like the waviness of the clouds and that, it looks very much like, you know, a storm from like one of those like novels. And, like,
Didn't you say that about the story in the deep?
yeah.
So it has like the same kind of vibe to it?
Yeah, like yeah, like that. Ships. Like the darkness in the clouds, like that. It like has sort of that vibe to it. I gotta find a picture to better illustrate what I'm talking about.
this gives it a little more oomph.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of like, I don't know. It shifts the feel of it. That's for sure.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to.
Oh my goodness. Keiko is on the Instagram too.
Oh, she's on there too?
Watching the Instagram one too.
Oh my goodness, hello!
Double viewership.
I'm getting views from both persons.
Yeah, double viewership. Make sure you follow on Instagram as well. Yeah, there's a little bit of delay, but you can. The interesting thing is like, yeah, the two angles is cool. It's easier to track what she's doing on Instagram, but it's easier to see the whole picture of what's going on in the software from YouTube. And I think the YouTube stream is a little bit yeah, sorry. The Instagram one is a little delayed compared to the YouTube one. But yeah. Now she's saying, plus with the IG view, you get to see my RBF and not an anime pic.
What's a RBF?
I don't know. RBF? Real...
Resting bitch face?
Resting... Is that what it means? Resting face? Oh,
the icon is too small for me to.
for you to see.
Yeah.
Let me see. What is RBF?
I think it's resting bitch.
Is that what it means?
I think so.
Yeah. No, you're right. That's exactly what it means. What's that like checkerboard effect you've got going?
Oh, I'm trying to put shading, further shading, but I want to use like a dotted shade.
Oh, okay, sort of like the comic book style.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you get to see the whole thing on YouTube, yeah, but we're drawing on Instagram. You get to see her nails on Instagram too.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
I only put it on stories.
No, I'm saying that right now with the stream, you see your nails.
Oh, yes. I messed up
This is Keiko. I don't use IG for more than stalking my ex-girlfriend. Is there any other use for social media?
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, that's hilarious. I know. I'm stalking your ex-girlfriend too.
Oh my.
So everybody's using it just to stalk her. It's very popular. Let's see, people know. Is it you? Yeah, we're still friends. Oh, okay, you're still friends. So it's not like a creepy stalking. It's more of still happy? Alright. Yeah. No, I didn't figure it would be a creepy
nobody admits to creepy stalking. Right? If it was a creepy stalking, you wouldn't even mention it. But if it was just sort of like regular stalking, you know, you feel more free to talk about it.
The casual stalking.
Yeah, you know, like only when it's like convenient times. It's not like stake out in the car kind of stalking. Oh yeah, she lives in Seoul, so distance was kind of a major issue.
Yeah, that's hard. We know that.
Yep. No, we know about the distance. Thankfully, you were willing to move to Canada.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
And we closed the distance. It was good.
Yep.
But yeah, I know it's not always easy though. And it was wildly convenient because you're a Canadian citizen. So that made it a lot easier.
Yeah.
So, yeah, understandable. Oh, I remember the days. Staying up late. Both of us staying up late because the time difference is so wildly different.
Yeah. Wild days. We still stay up late though.
I know, we're staying up late right now.
Night owls.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Sabrina's a Canadian citizen. It was so funny because, like, while we were...
Yep.
No, she was born in Canada, right? She was born this way. She was
Born this way.
She was born corrupted. Yeah, no, she was born in Vancouver and then moved out to Japan with her family when they
Yep.
moved there.
Yep.
But what was I gonna say? I was gonna say, yeah, no, while we were kind of dating, you were talking about how, like, you were thinking about getting your Japanese citizenship.
Mhm.
And, like, in the back of my mind, I'm like, I want you to marry me and move here. So I'm like, no, it's
Don't do it.
it's probably not a really good idea to get your Japanese citizenship, you know, because, like, you have to give up your Canadian citizenship, and, it'd be, like, a real pain if you, like, ever, for some reason, wanted to move to Canada. Yeah, no, that's the only thing that with Japan, yeah, you have to give up your other citizenship. They don't like sharing. So, yeah, what was it? There was sort of a trick. Because I think you only have to give up your citizenship once you turn, yeah, that is definitely one of the ways Japan is backwards. That, you know, they make you give up your citizenship. Also, the way that everything is done in hard copy is another way to potentially see things as being backwards. But
Yeah.
you gave up yours recently in game? Yeah, I know there's the trick to keep your citizenship Japanese for the longest is because I think you're allowed to keep 2 until you're 18, I think. And so one of the tricks is
20.
Is it 20?
I think.
Okay. Oh, you gave up yours to be Canadian. Oh, so you gave up your Japanese citizenship in game.
Oh, interesting.
Oh wow. Yeah, she's saying she's on a weird permanent resident by the way of blood visa.
Oh.
That sounds like you go into the office and you cut your palm open and squeeze it into like a vial every 7-ish years.
Wait, so that means I can have like a blood reason.
But you weren't born
Visa?
there. I don't know.
I wasn't born.
Or do you need to be born there, or do you need to have like one of your parents born there?
My mom was born
Yeah,
there.
your mom's born there. Wasn't your dad born there too?
Yes, he was.
Although he's technically a Canadian citizen too.
Yeah, he got rid of his Japanese citizenship.
But yeah, the trick for keeping your Japanese citizenship and your other citizenship for as long as possible is you wait until the last year when you have to give it up,
and then you renew your passport for 10 years.
Oh.
And that way you can keep both.
Where'd you hear that?
I heard that from one of your dad's coworkers.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah. He was like, yep. Once my kids turn 20, they're going to get their 10-year passport, and then they can make it, you know.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so, oh, there's some interesting stuff about Japanese citizenship. Oh, yeah, in-game. Oh, you were mentioning you have kids in-game. But yeah, his kids are born here, so easier in the long run to have a Canadian citizenship.
Mm.
Yeah, Keiko saying, yes, if you move back to Japan, as long as you can show either parent on a family registration. Okay.
Interesting.
So you could do that.
Yeah,
Because both your parents have a registration, right?
Yep, I think so.
Technically.
Yeah, I don't know. Like,
Although maybe, I don't know
I'm
about
not
your dad.
exactly sure what my dad did.
He burned the registration. He's like, I'm out of here. Never coming back.
I thought he
20
said...
years later, I'm back.
Yeah, he's living there right now. So,
Yeah.
like, I thought he said he got rid of it.
So wait, so Keiko, you only have to renew every 7 years, but aren't your brothers renewing more often than that?
I don't...
No,
No.
they're not. No, they're not. Because I remember you guys were doing your renewal kind of all together.
Yeah.
Right as I was like started dating you.
Yeah. That's when I was considering...
Yeah, you're like, maybe I should just
Yeah.
get my citizenship so I don't have to do this.
Yep.
Yeah. No, Sabrina's family.
Mm-hmm.
None of my family's in Japan. At least not yet. My brother probably wants to move there.
Well, he might.
He might, you never know. Oh, no, it's funny because I've never really before meeting you, I wasn't really interested in Japan at all.
No.
That's why it's kind of funny because I always sort of advertised myself as a reverse weeb. Because like, you know, the weebs, they like love Japan, like have never been typically, and then like they go and it's like awesome, yeah. But like, I had no interest in Japan. I was like, that's a really weird country. Like,
Oh gosh.
like weird cartoons and oh my gosh, like so weird.
You just made so many enemies.
I know, no, but like at the time, right? I'm a different person now,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You know, I love Japan. I have no problem like spending most of my vacation time allotted per year in Japan. I absolutely love it there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's a lot of fun. Wonderful country to visit. And, you know, really wonderful people there, you know, your family and your friends there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Yeah, don't judge me for the weeb I was. Judge me for the weeb I am now. Oh, Keiko said that she doesn't have a family in Japan. She's like, I lie. She has an older sister who's in the U.S. Air Force stationed in Kadena. Kadena?
Kadena? Where's that? Kadena?
I'm guessing Okinawa? I don't know. Kadena. Kadena Air Base. Oh, really close to, yeah, Okinawa.
Ah.
Yep. That was my guess. Yeah. You gotta... So yeah, like I had zero interest. My little brother, like, loved Japan. Absolutely loved it. You know, was trying to learn the language. He was, like, going through every single episode of One Piece. And I was like, these are dumb cartoons. I don't like them. Although even in my non-Japan loving stage, I still liked Kurosawa movies.
Mm.
Like Yojimbo. I love that movie, and I love that movie before I liked Japan. It's just a really good one.
I've never even watched that movie.
Yeah. Keiko, I enraged one of my high school friends so much. We share love of JRPGs, but she likes anime much more than me. Yeah, Yojimbo is such a good movie. I absolutely love that movie. Yeah, she asked me once about how amazing living in Japan was, and I was like, homesick for Brooklyn. She was so angry. Oh man. It's it's funny because it's like, I don't know, for like some things it's like from what you've told me about living in Japan, is that being homesick is very, very common amongst foreigners because you feel on the outside, right?
Like what, foreigners living in Japan?
Yeah, like getting homesick. Like most people when they move to Japan, they don't last for longer than a year.
I don't know about that.
No,
But
okay, but like a lot of the people that you came into contact who were there, they were gone after a little while. Like non-native people, like people that weren't born there.
what?
No? Am I misremembering this? Maybe I am.
I do remember seeing people who are really, really homesick.
Mm-hmm. Because like,
They left.
yeah, they just left,
Yeah.
right? But yeah. So it's kind of interesting that way. Yeah. What is wild is how other expats seem to be able to smell their own. Yeah. So foreigners in Japan
Yes?
are able to sort of find their own people.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, bumping because you can't see the word. I've been out and about more than once and not even speaking or something, and someone be like, American? And I'm like, what? They just know.
That's so funny.
They just know.
They want a buddy.
Yep. That's how it was the first time I visited. I was like making eye contact with every like non-Japanese person. I'm just like, I see you. Because it's such an interesting experience. Like being like the only, like sometimes being like the only like gaijin, you know?
Oh my gosh, you wanted to be the only
No,
gaijin.
eventually I did, because it was like so much nicer.
Yeah, when we were in the
We were in Kyoto.
No, oh what? Yeah, Kyoto.
We were in like the one steakhouse, and there's like this like table of like very loud people, and they're just like talking so loudly. Yeah, and yeah, so but it was funny because like we went to the one place, and I told you, I was like, don't speak Japanese.
Yep.
Just pretend that you're you're
That was
foreign.
funny.
And we sat at this place, and we just wanted to have a drink on like, I think it was like is it like the main river there in Kyoto, and there's like this,
Kamogawa?
yeah, and there's this nice like patio, and we're sitting there, and we just wanted drinks, to sit on the patio, have drinks, sit by the river, hear the river, and have our drinks. And they came out and they're like, brought the food menu. We ordered drinks because they asked for drinks first, and then they brought the food menu. We said, "Oh no, thanks for food." And then they're like, "But you have to order food to sit here."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, but we just want drinks." And and it was okay. I would have felt really bad and like ordered food if we were not like one of two other people there. Like there's like another party of people and us, and like the actual like patio itself was mostly deserted. So I would have felt bad if we were like taking up space and they're expecting you to order food, and we're sort of hampering their business operations. Like they can't bring people in because we're there.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Right? I would have felt bad. I would have ordered food, but the patio was deserted and we were there, and I was like, "Oh, we just want drinks." And they just like kind of shook their head and walked off. But
yeah, they didn't want to deal with foreigners.
yeah, they're like, "Ah, whatever." But like that was the only time I was like an ignorant gaijin, I think, for the most part. But yeah, oh, we've got some more stuff here in the chat.
Oh.
But yeah, in-game scientist, I can relate to that. I may look Japanese, but I feel like the residents there will treat me like a gaijin.
Do you speak like?
I think you speak pretty good Japanese, no? In game.
Do you speak fluent Japanese or accent?
Well, Keiko saying, if you hear me speak, you definitely know, laughing my ass off, I'm not fluent in Japanese. So when I speak, it's like okay, but I use words in English. It comes out so unaccented and disjointed. And she's
You
like,
know what? I never know which way to choose, like which pronunciation to use still in Japan. Like, let's just say, this water bottle.
yeah,
If I say it in Japanese,
yeah,
この water bottle.
yeah.
But I don't know if I should say this water bottle or water bottle. Because I don't want to,
Oh,
I don't want to sound like I'm showing off or anything.
Yeah, in-game is fluent.
Okay.
His side job is translations.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But you still
Well,
think
if you're
I have to-
fluent, then people will probably think that you're Japanese, no?
But I
If you look
but I
Japanese?
still think I'd be found out.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You know what? I don't know.
Nobody found out about me.
Yeah?
Unless I told my name.
Oh yeah, as soon as they heard Sabrina, they're like, Gaiji.
Yeah, they'll be like, so, about your name.
About your name. Can we not use that name? It might scare people. Yeah,
Tanaka-san no namae te.
yeah, Keiko's, that's how I sound. Water bottle will come out in perfect English.
Yeah.
But I figure, like, if you're there and you're speaking, you should speak the way that,
So I should say water bottle.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. That's my thought on it. I don't know. Obviously, if I say it, they're like, you trying to make fun of how we talk? With an accent. It's like, no, this is how you're supposed to say it, right? No? Oh, shoot. McDonaldo. Did I mess it up? Maybe.
No. A little bit.
Oh, a little bit. If ever I ask, did I mess it up with my Japanese? I feel like there's no way you'll ever not say a little bit. Oh man.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's okay. Okay, go. There's an internet comedian slash streamer who has a joke about it. I'll
Oh,
have to
really?
send it to you. Yeah, that'd be hilarious.
I feel like I'm not
But
doing
yeah,
this right.
no, you know what really ruined my well, not ruined, but let's just say, you know what really heightened my inability to speak Japanese was learning French.
Yeah.
I feel like French just screwed up so much of my pronunciation for Japanese. And I blame it.
You sound French sometimes when you're trying to speak Japanese.
I know, and it's because the way that my brain works, or doesn't work rather, is that it has one section for foreign languages and one section for English. And all the foreign languages just get all together. And that's just how it is. So, yeah. So it's not a, I don't know, it didn't do me any favors to know French before Japanese. Let's just say that.
It'll do you favor though.
No, but like when I try and speak French now, I'll be like mashing Japanese words together with French in my head
Oh,
before I speak. And I'm like, no, that's Japanese. I shouldn't be saying that. Oh no, that's French. I shouldn't be saying that.
right.
So it's hard for me because for some reason I just can't separate. It's just this is a different language. This is where different languages go. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, in game. I learned French in school, but it ran away so fast. Yeah.
So
Keiko.
did mine.
Yeah. Keiko just sent the joke. Oh yeah. The second is how I Japanese said. Oh, I think you might follow this person
Hmm?
on TikTok.
You do?
I don't know, maybe.
Can I see?
I'll show it to you. I can show it to you after stream, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah. Lena Lemon. She looks somewhat
I'm
familiar.
terrible with names.
Yeah. Yeah, Jago Spanish. The syllabic pronunciations are very similar to Japanese. Interesting. See, really what I need to do is if I'm going to do any sort of different language, I need to have something that has similar word order. So I think it's so is it Japanese is like subject. How does it go? I don't know. I'm so bad with it. I'm so bad with it. I don't even know.
Don't ask me.
Oh, you're like, don't ask me. I just speak it. Oh,
Yeah, I just speak it. I never learned it.
I don't know. Yeah, no, honestly, if I learned any other, actually, you know what? It's interesting you say that Spanish is very similar to Japanese because Sabrina's dad speaks fluent Spanish.
Yeah.
And there's an interesting story that I might share about his honeymoon. And this is great because her dad, uh, as stereotypical as it may sound, knows karate. All right, and he's pretty good with it. All right, and so him and his and her mom went on their honeymoon to L.A. So they went to Los Angeles for their honeymoon. Oh no, he's not gonna take me out before the story finishes, unless his karate chops can reach across the ocean. But yeah, so he they're on vacation in not vacation, they're on their honeymoon in Los Angeles, and so like he actually spent his early childhood in like Chile, so he knows Spanish growing up in Chile. Um, and so they're there and they've got like their camera bags because they're tourists, and they're but he's got like a cold, and so like the camera's not even actually in the camera bag, it's just like his snotty tissues from his cold. And okay, go. I just heard someone scream, "Hello, kid!" So they're walking, right? Him and his wife, and they're walking, and they hear these two Spanish guys behind them, talking about how they're gonna rob them. Like, oh yeah, look at that bag. It looks like there's some nice camera probably in there, something expensive. Like let's get it. And so these guys are like getting ready, like, should we go? Go, look, go, get it. And so they go to like, so he like whips around. I don't know if he like punched the one guy, but the other guy he like pulled his like shirt down around his arms so he couldn't like,
You remember this story
so he
more than
couldn't
I
like
do.
move his like, so he couldn't like do anything. And then he like told him to get lost in Spanish, and they both like took off running away. It was so funny. Uh, I was like, yeah, don't want to get him mad. But thankfully, he thought I was A-okay. Yeah, no, it was great. I feel like they should make that should be like in a story somewhere, because like you don't expect the Japanese guy to know Spanish. You know.
Yeah. Especially in those ages, right?
Yeah, probably not so much even then. Like, so it was like what, like the early 80s, late 70s.
Late 70s.
Yeah. So, yeah. Good old Mr. Tanaka.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I don't think I've ever made him mad. Not yet, at least.
Nope, not
Nope.
yet.
Not yet. Not yet. Never know. But not yet. Yeah, so I just thought it was such a great story. I was like, man. But it's interesting because, yeah, when you mentioned in game like that, how the pronunciations are very similar to Japanese, I was like, it makes kind of sense that they would speak that, or that he would be able to pick that language up specifically, because I think they spoke it at home too,
Yeah,
right? Like in their home.
yeah. My grandma would sometimes mistakenly use Spanish to us grandkids.
Mm.
And oftentimes if we sneeze, she'll say salud.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah. Yeah, Spanish. I don't have any more room for any more languages. I think the only language I can put into my head realistically is more Japanese, and that's the only one I think that the only one that you'll accept.
The only room I have left for is for my baby's babble talk.
Yeah, there you go.
Ooh, happened here.
Oh, that's looking really good.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like those glasses.
Thank you. I decided to
Oh,
go
interesting.
with it.
In game, my grandparents moved to Spain later in life, so I got to experience a bit when I was younger.
Oh, cool.
That was kind of neat. And then Keiko saying, I played baseball on an international level for 3 different countries. When I played for Team USA, I was in a tournament in Seoul, and one of the Team Korea players was talking so much shit about me.
Oh.
And when I responded to her in Korean, she died on the spot.
That's awesome.
That's great. Yeah, Spain would be cool to see. Yeah, I've never been to Spain. Never been to mainland Europe. You know what we should do is we should visit Iceland.
Oh, I would love to visit Iceland.
Although maybe when the kids are older.
Yeah.
When the kids are older and the wallet's a little fatter. Oh my gosh. Keiko's like, oddly enough, when I played for Team Korea the next year, the look on her face when she saw me was chef's kiss. That's awesome. It would be even better if you were actually picked ahead of her and she was like sitting on the bench while you played her position. That would be pretty awesome. Man, this hair, this picture is looking absolutely wild.
Thank you.
That's looking really good.
Thank you. Thank
I
you.
love the dots on there.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's late.
Okay, gotta stop.
Yeah, it's 12:30.
No wonder I'm tired.
Yeah, you're like, man, I'm kind of tired.
All right. I'm gonna.
Yeah, I had to get to know her, though. She was one of the team's pitchers and she was a catcher. So yeah, you gotta have a kind of a good partnership with them, or else you're gonna be getting smacked a lot with balls. Here, can you zoom in on for the YouTube one?
Zoom in.
Yeah, just on like just some of the details. It'd be really
Okay.
cool.
Yeah. Is this too zoomed in?
No, no, that's good. That's nice. That's really cool. Keiko's like, I love how flawless and fast you did the glasses.
Oh, thank you. I still need to work on it though.
Nice. That looks really cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's such a cool look with the hair.
Did I bring back the 80s vibe?
I think it's there. It's there, but it's like also it has like its own thing as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Thank you.
Mad skills.
I'm gonna write.
Keiko's saying it needs more neon pink.
It needs more neon pink.
Well, if you do the jacket.
Oh yeah, maybe the jacket. This was stream number 2.
Yep.
There.
Number 2.
But yeah, I think Keiko, you missed it. I was thinking of putting those like
Do you have that layer still to?
Yeah.
Oh, it's there now. I'm looking at the Instagram one, and the Instagram one you're still writing the number 2.
Oh.
That's how delayed it is.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
What is this called? Those the thin material
Yeah, like
jacket,
those
the
like
windbreaker.
Yeah, windbreaker kind of material.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll actually go for it. I'm not sure yet.
I don't know. I think it hits the vibe pretty good with the glasses.
Yeah. So should I put the jacket on then?
Yeah, maybe. Do that for the next stream, maybe. Or are you just gonna do it?
I don't know if I can wait that long.
You
It
can't
was
wait
so
that long?
painful
I
to
know,
wait
it's
this
so
long.
Keiko, I was joking on the neon pink just because of the
okay.
80s vibe.
Oh, okay.
You can never have too much pink in the 80s.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well I think I'll stop it here because it's
late,
getting
yeah.
late.
Gonna turn into a pumpkin. Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Yeah, thanks for coming. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. No, thanks In-Game and Keiko for holding it down.
Thank you, Keiko.
No,
it
not
was
a
fun
pumpkin.
chatting with you guys.
Yeah. Hope you all have a wonderful night and that your favorite games won at the Game of the Year Awards.
Game of the Year Awards.
Yeah.
Okay, good night.
Have a good night. Oyasumi nasai.
Oyasumi.
Yeah, we're glad you caught the stream too, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for stopping by.
How do I stop this?
How do you stop that? I will show you how to stop that.
I know how to stop the Instagram. Bye.
All right. See, it's like just keep saying goodbye.
Goodbye.
See you guys later.
Bye.
Oh, wait, there, I gotta bring it over. Goodbye.